Hi, welcome back to your mat. This is an episode of Core Flow Yoga, and my name is Narisara. So let's get started. And today we're going to be using a yoga block. And if you don't have one, that's okay. But if you have one, it'll be a little bit fun to squeeze a few things with the block, all right? So come to sit for a moment. Let your spine be nice and tall. Let your eyes close and breathe here. Inhale, exhale 1. And inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. And from here, let your eyes open and make your way into child's pose. So let the big toes touch, knees come wide, arms come long and forward, head come down, and breathe here. And make your way up onto your hands and knees and stretch back into a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. And pedal through your feet, bending the right knee and the left knee, alternating. And letting your hips sway a little bit side to side. And then just walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. Just change sides here. So fold over the legs. And let yourself hang and roll up to stand. And when you roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple times, let your feet gather together. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Step your left foot back into a lunge and stretch your right arm forward and possibly your left arm forward. Breathe here. Exhale, bring your hands down, right back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Lower the knees, chest, and chin. Snake forward into baby cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. And exhale, step your left foot forward into a lunge. Breathe here. And step your right foot forward, fold over the legs. Reach the arms out and all the way up to stand. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Step the right foot back into a nice runner's lunge as you stretch your left arm forward. Possibly your right arm. Good. Breathe here. Exhale, bring the hands down, right back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower the knees, chest, and chin. Snake forward, baby cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in and open your mouth, exhale. Inhale and exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, step the back foot forward and fold over the legs. Reach the arms all the way up to stand. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Then stretch your right arm forward, possibly your left arm forward. Sweep the arms back behind you, and then reach them front. Sweep the arms back behind, and then reach them front. Breathe here. Exhale, hands down. Take a downward facing dog. Inhale forward. This time lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes and come into more of a medium-sized cobra. You can open up the spine. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and exhale out all the way. Breathe in and then exhale, step your left foot forward into a lunge. Step your left arm forward and possibly your right. Sweep your arms back behind and also front. And then one more time, sweep them back behind and also front. Breathe here. Exhale, hands down. Step the back foot forward and drop your head all the way. Reach the arms all the way up to stand, lifting tall. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. This time lower yourself all the way down. Move your hands back a couple inches, either cobra where your legs are onto the floor, or upward facing dog where the thighs are off the floor, shoulders over wrists. Breathe here and exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. Push the weight back more into the legs, out of the hands. One more breath in. And full exhale. You can look between the hands, walk or jump forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale fully and completely. Reach the arms all the way up to stand, lifting tall. And return to mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. And the right arm forward. Left arm forward. Sweep the arms back and front. Then rise up into high lunge. And then back into this leaning forward, yes. Sweep the arms back and in front. All the way back up into high lunge. Then use the core tilting forward. Come back into downward facing dog where you sweep the right leg back and up. You can open the hips, bend the knee. Roll the foot around a little bit. Straighten yourself out. Breathe here. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Inhale up. Right knee toward right elbow, right shoulder. Inhale up. Twist it underneath and to the left. Inhale up. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward. You can go knees, chest, chin, one piece, or halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift out of your palms, lifting up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale all the way out. Look between the hands. Walk or jump forward. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, fold all the way down. Reach the arms all the way up to stand. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold over the legs. And step your right foot back into a lunge. Switch your left arm forward and then your right arm. Sweep the arms back behind you, then all the way in front. Lift your spine all the way up. And then feel your back leg as you lean forward. Sweep the arms back behind you, then all the way in front. Then lift the body up. You can bend the back knee if you need to. And then straighten the back leg, stretch forward. Soften your eyes, breathe here. Both hands come down. Downward facing dog with the left leg back and up. You can open the hip, bend the knee. Straighten yourself out, breathe in. Exhale, knee toward the nose. Inhale up, left knee toward left elbow. Inhale up, twist it underneath. Inhale up, back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward, your choice to lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. Look between the hands. Walk or jump forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way down. Reach the arms all the way up to stand. And mountain pose, Tadasana. Bend the knees, come into chair pose. Nice deep bend here. Bring your hands into prayer. Take a twist over to the right, maybe where the elbow comes to the outside. You can get the bum closer toward the heels. Inhale back to center and twist over toward the left. Right elbow to the outside. Maybe you'd like to bend the knees. Just a little bit deeper. Inhale back to center. And exhale, dive over the legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Make your way back, down dog, chaturanga. And taking your time if you're jumping. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. And open the mouth, exhale. Step your right foot forward and rise up into warrior one. Breathe here and open out to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Let your back toes come in. Come into triangle pose. Hand softly touches onto the leg. And keep reaching the right hip back and reaching the right ribs forward as you tilt into Trikonasana. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, rise up. Go ahead, bend your front knee. Flip the right palm up, take peaceful warrior. And then come into side angle. Forearm on the thigh, top arm over. Or if you have that block nearby, you can have the block to the inside of the foot. Hand can come down, stretching over here. Both hands come down to the floor. Downward facing dog split, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Left knee to outside. Inhale, lift. Knee to the left side. Inhale up. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale lift. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward into warrior one, all the way up. Breathe here, open out to warrior two. Bend your front knee even more, back foot 90-degree angle. Straighten your front leg, and then shorten the stance for triangle. Tilt the hips. Remember, the left hip is coming back and the left ribs are reaching out. And take your time to open the chest up and breathe here. Then inhale, rise up to stand, press through your feet, bend your front knee, widen your stance more for warrior two. Left forearm onto left thigh, top arm up, maybe over, and then you can bring the hand downward to a block or the floor. And remember, you bend the front knee so you can get a nice stretch on the inner thigh. Take a full breath in and exhale out. Both hands come down to the floor. Come back into downward facing dog split with the left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Straighten yourself out. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up, knee to the outside. Inhale up, twist it underneath. And all the way back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and exhale all the way up. From here, go ahead and drop onto the hands and knees, and let's just do this move here where you've got the right leg back and the right leg up and the left arm forward. Okay? Bring your right leg out to the side and your left arm out to the side. And back to center, and then out to the side, and back to center. 2 more times. Out to the side, back to center. Good. Bring the hand down, knee down, and then stretch the right arm up. Take a little thread the needle, right hand behind the left wrist. Spin and breathe. 1 more breath here. Unwind, reach your right arm up. Exhale, hand down. Stretch the left leg back, lift it up, the right arm forward, left leg and right arm out to the side, back to center, out to the side, back to center. 2 more times, side and center, that's it. Good, core is stabilizing and back to center. Right hand down, left knee down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread, and breathe here. 2 breaths. And then unwind and reach your left arm back up. Exhale, hand down. Come back into downward facing dog. And inhale forward to plank pose. Lift your right leg up and bring it down, and the left leg up, bring it down. Reach the right arm forward, bring it down, and the left arm forward, bring it down. Can you lift up the right leg and the left arm at the same time and make sure you're breathing? And put it down. This time the left leg, right arm, and breathe here. And put it down. And back to downward facing dog. And this time, walk or jump your feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale all the way down. Bend your knees, come down, and we'll play a little bit with this block here. So you don't have a block, don't worry about it. But it's nice just to have the block on the skinny side and squeeze the block between the knees. So you just gather the legs all the way together, right? Just from here. And just play with boat pose for a moment. Right? That's just a reinforcer. And we'll take a couple more breaths. And then from here, we can take the block. Don't need a block if you need to, but let the arms come all the way up and come back into boat pose. Good. Breathe here. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You can also put the block between the knees. Inhale, lift. Take a twist to the right. Inhale, twist the other way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Through the center. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale. Breathe here, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, and twist to the right. Center, twist to the left, center, twist to the right, and twist to the left. Place your feet onto the floor, and then make our way down to the floor. And we'll do a little bit of abdominal engagement on the floor this time. So what's going to happen is you're going to interlace the fingers behind the head. You're going to pick up your knees and bring them into the chest. Right? Now, you can keep your head onto the floor. That's absolutely fine. If you want, you can lift your head and shoulders up. That's a little bit harder, okay? So, either head down or head up. Breathe in, exhale, lengthen your right leg long. Come back, center, and left leg long. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And just play with that a few more times, yeah? You can also play with flexing your feet. That will give the back of the legs some stretch, alternating between pointing and flexing. Okay, as you come back to center, if you have a block, you're going to place it horizontally. So it's at your knees and also at your elbows. So your elbows are up here and your head and shoulders are off the floor. Breathe here, exhale, right leg. Inhale, left leg. Inhale, right leg. And left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathing here, exhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And you can move the block out of the way and breathe here. Take a long breath in and exhale all the way out. Let your legs come into butterfly pose. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. Let the body relax for a moment. Let your hips release. Then bring your feet to the floor, the knees up, and bring your knees into the chest and take a little happy baby pose. You might even rock a little side to side. From here, keep the legs open left and right. You can interlace the fingers behind your head. Straighten the legs. Inhale, exhale, close the legs so the right leg's on top. Inhale, open, and close the left leg on top. Go at your own pace. Get a chance to open, release. Good. If you want it harder, you can do double cross. And if you want it even harder, you can lower your legs down so they're not up toward the ceiling, but they're more of an angle. Feel like there's a weight onto your belly button. Yeah, pressing back. And no stress in your face. And when you're done with that, you can bring your knees into your chest, roll and rock around a little bit. Place your feet onto the floor, and if you have a block, you can do a supported bridge pose where you press down to the feet, lift your hips up, and put a block underneath your bum. And that's kind of nice, just to stretch out the abdominals a bit. Yes. And if you don't have a block, just don't worry about that. You can press down, inhale, lift your hips up, and come into bridge pose. Inhale, exhale, lower. And if you're actively working, press down, inhale, lift your hips up one more time. Good. Breathe here and exhale and release down. Right. Press down through your feet, inhale, lift your hips up. And maybe you can touch the heels or interlace the fingers, rolling the shoulders underneath. And if you'd like, you can lift your right leg up toward the ceiling and bring it down. And then the left leg up, bring it down. The right leg up and down. And one more, the left leg up, down. And as you breathe here, exhale, undo, and lower down, letting your feet wide and your knees inward. Letting the body relax for a moment. And if you have a block, you can put your hips onto the block. If you want to do the bridge pose again with the legs up, you can do that. If you have a full wheel practice, remember your feet need to be underneath the knees. The hands need to be right by your ears, and the elbows are up toward the ceiling, right? I'm going to press down and inhale. Lift all the way up. And then breathe here. And exhale, chin into your chest. Don't land on your head as you release down. Make sure you bring your chin into your chest so that you protect your head and neck coming down. And we'll play with wheel again. And press down, inhale, exhale, inhale all the way up. And if you'd like, you can lower to the crown of the head. Little wheel push-ups here. And chin into your chest on your way down. Bringing your feet wide and your knees in, letting yourself relax. Then hug your knees into your chest. Let's just do a simple twist. So just hug your right knee into your chest, extend your left leg long, right knee over to the left, and bring your right arm out to the side, and breathe here. Inhale back to center and switch. Bring the left knee in and twist. Bring your left arm out to the side. And take an inhale back to center. And just let your legs come long. And you can either use the block underneath your head if you need a little something for your head. Some people like a little block underneath the knees, just to have a little underneath the knees. And let's just take just a moment of rest here. You can allow all the work to stop. And just for the next moment or so, release all the tension in the body. Let the heartbeat slow down. Let the belly rise and fall. Let the feet relax and the legs relax. Release the hands, release the arms. Allow the throat to relax. All the muscles of the face. And we'll just rest and breathe here. You are welcome to stay in this resting pose, this Shavasana, as long as you need. Otherwise, you'll just start to move the hands and move the feet. And bring the knees in, roll over onto your side, and make your way upright. And as you come upright, you can just sit for a moment. And thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy. My name is Narisara, and I'll see you soon.